There we are. Hi, everyone.
Wow, we're live and I was prepared.
Look at her. She's got her sparkles and her lipstick and her pretty red shirt. She's
Yes.
so festive.
Did you talk about my blinking necklace?
Did I not? I said
don't
your
know.
sparkles.
I was paying attention. Yep.
You're-
Oh, my sparkles. They do. They light up. You can tell.
Well, light them up. Let's
They're
see.
lit up. They're lit up. See?
What? Oh, they so are.
Yes.
Hey, Debbie.
Hey, Deb.
Wait, let me see it again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I couldn't see it against your red shirt. I bet I could have against your. Okay. All right.
I'm not taking this one off.
Don't take it off. We don't need a strip show. Hi, Lisa.
That's
Thank
right.
you so much, my friend.
Hey, Lisa.
You're so nice. You're such a
Deb too, and then like our. Oh my gosh, we've. Oh, thanks, Deb. See?
Look at you.
At.
Oh, the comments matter now. She's very choosy. She's very choosy.
Oh my gosh, I forgot to stream this, Julie.
Oh my gosh, you're so caught up in your comments.
I don't like
comments unless you're all telling me. Oh, see, Lisa's telling you you're beautiful. Did I use this one already?
Thank you, Lisa. Where are you? You guys wait for me.
I love the lights. Okay.
So Julie.
Yes.
You know what I was thinking about today is when no, do I want to leave my page? I guess so. When Jimmy came on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Our time with Jimmy. Oh my gosh! If anybody hasn't seen that, you want to go back and watch.
It's really funny,
right?
I listen to it in the middle of the night when I can't sleep. I laugh.
I think that's so freaking funny.
It is. I'm getting a lot of mileage out of that thing. I'm upping the algorithm.
What does that mean?
It means I'm making the algorithm super happy. Oh, Lisa is coming in from New Jersey. You know what? We're terrible.
I didn't know.
Say hello and where you're coming in from. Lisa,
I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, she's in New Jersey. She's not too far from me, like an hour and a half or something.
Yeah. Okay, our next guest is waiting. So you have 2 minutes.
Yes, our next guest is waiting. Okay, so today, right? I got to finish telling you this. So we had Jimmy, and we told him a story. I told him a story about an incident in Haiti, and but I forgot. I wanted to tell you this. It wasn't relevant for that night, so I didn't share it. But I'm going to share it now. So before we got to that appointment with the lawyer. Deb's in her living room. Before I know,
at least she's not on the dang beach this time.
On it. All right. So before,
she's so rude. Go ahead.
Shush. So before that,
she's pushing me. Did you all hear that? I have witnesses. She's shushing. Okay, go ahead. Hurry up.
Sorry about that. I don't know if I've ever done that. So okay, where was I? We're in Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
Where I have a client from the United States that has come to Haiti, and I'm supposed to take care of her, blah, blah, blah. So I line up our driver to bring us to this very important appointment at the lawyers at the palace with a mayor as lawyer. And okay, so anyhow, you know all that. I already told that story.
Yes, get on with it. How did you get there?
Okay, so before, right? So the driver, I don't know if he canceled or what happened, and to him, but he didn't come. So we had an appointment. We had to get there, and I said, "How do you feel about riding a motorcycle?" And so she was like, "Just don't tell my husband. It's really dangerous to ride a motorcycle in Haiti." And here I am with this guest. Oh, and I told you we're all right. We're dressed to the hilt, heels, everything, because it's like you are going to meet the queen or king, is how you dress. We both get on the back of a motorcycle, each our own, and we're flying over there with, I mean, if you try straddling a motorcycle with the skirt on, holy shoot.
It just gets better and better.
Get there, and I had them park like outside the palace gate so that we could just walk in, because I was not going to be like driving through the gate on these motorcycles, these stupid blunks on the back.
That is so funny. That is so funny.
So funny. So anyway, that's how we arrived. So I was already like
rattled.
Oh my gosh, like all tensed up and like, this is nuts, And then to get in there and then have what happened in the office was just like, so
She
crazy.
can picture this. We can all picture this.
Oh,
We can all picture this for sure.
nuts. Yeah. So anyway, we are so excited to have a guest with us tonight. I'm like,
We do.
yes,
We're raking in some amazing people.
we are. We
So
are.
tonight we are going to have the amazing chef Katrina, who we all know from several other places, but she has been a master trainer. Oops, should we bring her on? Let me.
Yes, before you introduce her, but I wanted to ask you, is she your coach, mentor, leader
Yes.
here in our Young Entrepreneur
Yes.
project? Oh, you're so
Yep.
lucky.
Yep.
That's
I'm gonna.
awesome.
Okay.
I'm really happy for you. All right, bring her on.
Where
is she?
No, she's coming, and here she is.
And
Here
she's
she
wearing
is.
lipstick.
Joanne, all I can picture is with like a skirt. Okay, now skirt on a motorcycle, that's bad enough. Right? And like a pencil skirt is like
Whoops.
horrible, right? You're like,
Sorry.
oh my God, right? It's like all I can picture is like driving down. You're like, yeah, no.
It's
Totally.
probably flying.
No, it's probably up to her thighs. It's like, like there is a hot, like lady is like showing everything heading down here. I was like,
Oh, Chef.
Ooh, your guest is going to cook it up for us. Ooh.
It was brutal.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes, she
So, yes.
I'm so happy you wore your red lipstick. I wore mine for you.
Oh my gosh.
I was told I should wear this red more often.
Yes.
And then I had somebody ask me what color it was. I'm like, I have no idea. They're like, what brand I have? I'm like, I have no idea, which tells you how into makeup I am. I was like, I have no idea what I'm wearing. It just looks good. The lady at the counter, she said, this color will look good on you. And I believed her. And that's what I
It
did.
does.
That's funny. It does. So, like when you do your trainings, right? And especially
We're like, who is that?
on, you just whew, you just shine. It's like out there and it's beautiful. So I was like, I wonder if Chef will wear hers. I only wear my red lipstick for special people, like when Jimmy came on the other day, and then you tonight.
And now you, right?
Well, Chef, yeah.
And then we have a furry friend guest joining us.
I know.
This is going to be awesome.
This is
good.
Hey,
let's let's get on with why we're here.
Okay, all right.
Wait.
Kunta knows that Katrina's a dog lover.
Kunta's going to do the introduction. We're all about furry friends.
Julie, go for it.
I'm going. So
hurry up.
Everybody, now stop.
Faster.
You're stressing me out.
Don't stress her out, Joanne. We're really making it as it is.
This is our amazing chef, Katrina. She goes by chef because she was a chef at Disney for 14 years. Is that right? I got that right. And she is also number 5, or one of the top 5, not number 5. She's one of the top 5 Pinterest trainers in the world. And she is a master trainer and coach for our community, the Young Entrepreneur Project. And she is going to talk to us a little bit today. Gosh, and a million other accolades for you. Everyone loves her. I use her. She's my secret weapon.
Yep.
And
yes.
That's right. I forgot you said that.
I use her. I do. And but she is a master marketer. She developed an entire training in a farmer mastermind community that we were in. And no, she's incredible. And she has yet to cook for me. I'm waiting for that.
Well, that's maybe you live across the world from her or something.
I know. I'm just saying. She flew right over Colorado and didn't stop to say hi or, do you want a bagel?
Do you want to jump out with a parachute?
Yeah, bring food.
I believe I told you I was close by and I never quite got the formal invite. I'm just going to throw that back on your plate.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, she was only 6 hours away from me at her first stop in Denver. Kunta, come here. I need you to be here for a second, buddy. We're live. Come on. Okay.
Said, why are we talking bad or don't talk bad about your agent, Debbie? Did we say something about that?
I didn't say anything. No.
Sorry, I don't recall.
No, we didn't. No.
Okay. So yeah, she wants to, Chef, you have to teach us some dance moves. Do you want to do that before?
Oh, she ballroom dancers too.
Somebody said you should
yeah.
You could teach us some dance moves.
Chef, if you want to say something, you better butt in.
Yeah, you know what? The entertainment factor is way more entertaining sometimes. You got to let the conversations play out. because there's always something inside the conversations where you can tag into. So you kind of have to let it play out.
Then we can dance a little.
Lily's sending notes.
She's a good dancer. Sorry, Julie, go.
No, she is. And Katrina is a master marketer. She really is. And
Yes.
I learned so much from her all the time.
Oh,
and she, as always, is a trainer, a feature trainer. She has a Thursday morning spot in the challenge that's coming up. So
I'm so fortunate to have you, Chef. Thank you for being here with us. Like, it's an honor.
Yeah, I mean, I love being here. I heard so much about the show, and when Julie says, "Hey, can you come on?" I was like, "Yes."
Please let me talk about myself and Les Brown. How we shared this.
I was like, "Are you kidding?" Yes. Well, I didn't know Les Brown was going to be on this training when you asked me, because you asked me last week, and then you guys had, and I was like, "Wait." Then we found out this week Les Brown was coming. I was like, sharing the stage again with Les Brown. Like,
I'm gonna work that
once in a year.
I forgot you are gonna do that. Okay, I don't know. I have never heard Les Brown.
Did you see Debbie's comment? Quick, Chef.
No, you're
now.
supposed to put the comments up.
I did, but she was talking.
Talk now.
Hurry.
No, but it was crazy because the beginning, in May, right? So right around May, I got a message from one of my friends, my mentor actually is working with me now. He goes, "I am putting together a stimulus summit, and I want to talk about the new economy because so much had changed in the world that we know for marketing, and anything is different than what it was beginning of this year, right?" Mm-hmm. So it's like, I want you to come on and talk about, what you're doing in the new economy, what you're doing with Pinterest in the new economy. I want you to come in and train that. Oh. So the crazy thing is that Les Brown was that morning, and then Sharon Lecter, who is the co-author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and then I was right behind her. So literally that was my build-up for the day.
Dropping.
Was Les Brown, Sharon Lecter, myself. And I was like, how do I follow that, right? So it's crazy that at the end of the year, I get to be on the virtual stage with Les Brown. I think it's karma at this point. I have a feeling that sometime in the very near future, Les Brown and I will be on the same stage, meeting in person. It's inevitable now. You can't share a virtual stage twice and not bump into this person. So I'm excited.
That will be amazing.
It really will. So it doesn't matter. Les Brown's going to show up on Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. But Katrina for sure is coming Thursday, because we can count on that.
I bring the marketing strategy Thursday. I bring it all together. I was so crazy because when we were talking about this, and I know you ladies know, but we were actually behind the scenes with all the trainers, and all the trainers were like, we should kind of change up the lineup. I think we need more technical in the front. And I said, no. I said, can't do that. I said, you guys don't understand, the whole buildup, everything that gets poured into all these entrepreneurs over 3 days is the only reason why Thursday makes any sense.
Well, if you start with technical stuff with someone like me, you're going to lose me. You're going to lose me. You got to get my mind prepared for that.
Gina, and I need Debbie Sammons, and I need Ollie, and I need all of you to talk, and I need the Les Browns and everything else, because man.
Yep.
They strip everything down to you. Who the heck are you? And that's where it's I can then step in and say, okay, now you're discovering who you are. Let's talk about how you market and personal brand. That whole conversation wouldn't happen if it wasn't for those 3 days beforehand. It's just incredible. So incredible.
I would never have thought of that and how to be placing everybody in a certain way. And that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Well, she's a strategy for everything.
I am. I'm a strategist for everything. I mean, because really, if you're going to be anywhere online, Joanne, you really have to look at what is it your intent? What do you want people to do? I mean, this is media. This is digital media. This is you having your own television station.
Yeah.
What do you want to have on your television show?
Katrina.
Katrina.
Joanne, you're the Oprah, right? You guys are both Oprah Winfrey. Right, in the making between the two of you. So it's this is your show. It's who do you want on here? What do you want to promote? What do you want to provide for people? I mean, this is there's no one telling you how to do this. That's the beautiful thing about this digital media place.
That's good because we are very unstructured.
That's a very good point.
Who wants structure?
Not me.
Like it. I don't like it.
I will tell you, I did run this past Katrina a month or so ago.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, you need, just do it. Just do it. And I'm like, okay, I got my person lined up. Joanne.
Yep. That's so cool. I see even before we started.
Hey, I check it out from the, I do my homework.
That's awesome. Yeah, you do. Hey, Chef, I'm curious to know, like, what is your opinion and who do you think this challenge is good for? Like, is it for certain people? Like, who would you invite to this thing?
So you guys, this morning, I will let you know, I have some reservations. I have the same angst with everybody else, right? Where it's like, oh, I don't want to invite this person. They're not ready. They're not doing this. So this morning, I don't know what happened, but I was like, I'm messaging everybody. And I literally just went through everybody I know and I invited them to it.
Okay.
And the reason being is that I don't know where everybody's at. Like I have a lot of friends in digital marketing and I can make a lot of assumptions around a lot of people and say, hey, you're not an entrepreneur, or you are an entrepreneur, or you seem to be successful, or you're not successful. I can make all those assumptions.
Yeah.
But I'm doing a disservice to people if I do that. That's like being the person that sits at the ticket gate selling tickets for a live event and saying, oh, no, you don't look like you would be at this event. I'm not going to take your money. Oh, no, your hair looks weird. I'm not going to take you. I mean, like you're literally getting to that point when you start having those conversations. It's weird. We all do it. I do it. Oh, my gosh, I do it. Debbie Salmon does it with me all the time. She says, stop doing that. So when you're asking, like, who's this for? In a lot of my conversations that I've had over the last 14 years, in talking to entrepreneurs, who I would say this is for, honestly, is the struggling entrepreneur. Okay. The one that hasn't made that $10,000 a month or $1,000 a month yet, right? The one that feels like they've gone online, they've bought a lot of different courses, they've started getting their feet wet, they have some sense of what they want to do, but they're not able to put it together, right? They're still kind of like in that transitional phase of entrepreneurship. So for me, there's that one group. The startup entrepreneur coming into this is going to feel like a water hose just got sprayed on them, right? Because there's so much mindset that we talk about inside of here. So there's almost a sense that you almost have to have been your feet wet for maybe a month or two, maybe even 6 months to a year. Mm-hmm. The person that wants to get into it and just hasn't seen the type of success they know they can achieve, right? And maybe it's a limiting belief that's holding them back that they don't know about. Maybe it's something that they haven't put together the puzzle piece for, right? Maybe it's being surrounded by a group of people that don't believe in them right now. So there's, for me, the entrepreneur, because somebody asked, what's an entrepreneur?
Oh, good question. Yeah.
Well, there's a t-shirt that Jimmy wears all the time. Does anyone have the definition memorized?
No, but think about this, right? Think about what an entrepreneur is. We have entrepreneurs are restaurant owners. Yeah. Entrepreneurs are brick and mortar, mom and pops.
Yeah.
There are digital marketers. There's the person that built live stream that we're using right now, right? Like entrepreneurs literally don't have a look or feel or one type of personality for them. They're coaches, they're authors, they're counselors, they're insurance agents, they're real estate agents. I mean, the world of entrepreneurship, when you start talking about making your own money and being your own business and hiring employees, welcome to the world of entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you ask me who this is for, I mean, I could pretty much walk down the street and every single local business I run into, this would be good for them.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
So, I mean, but an entrepreneur for me is just someone who's so I know I think the shirt that Jimmy wears is somebody that, takes their own money to invest, right? Like they use their own money to invest in their future. And that's what we do is like we invest in ourselves. For everybody that's watching, how many of you guys have spent probably a couple $1,000s, if not more, in training and books and equipment and courses and coaches?
Oh my gosh.
Right? Like,
yes.
That for me is like the start of an entrepreneur. That's like the first light that tells me that usually somebody is heading down that road.
Yeah. Okay. And I mean, it has to be done. You got to spend. I mean, it's an investment. It's an investment in your business. When does it stop though? Speaking of that, when does that, or does it stop.
So investing, here's what I've learned. Investing is always going to be something you're going to do as an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So startup entrepreneurship, I will tell you, is the most expensive part of being an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
The startup is always the piece where everybody kind of either bucks against it or looks at it and says, I'm going to figure out how to do this, and I'll figure out how to come up with the money, and they'll figure out how to get that first sense of coaching, right? So, I mean, yeah, so this is like Audible. Audibles, you're paying for those books and everything else. I mean, you can spend a couple $1,000s just in books and audios and everything else that you're getting into, right?
Right.
So when you ask the question, Joanne, does it stop? Gosh, for me, I hope not, because if I stop learning as an entrepreneur, am I still valuable to the people that I'm training?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Or current and relevant.
Yeah.
Right?
So like me having a mentor allows for me to become a better mentor.
Yes. There you go.
So if I'm not willing to pay or invest in myself, then why should somebody else pay and invest in my services?
There you go.
So there really isn't an ending per se. You get better. You'll get more strategic at where you're investing your money.
Okay.
And the goal ultimately is that the money you've invested now, you start learning how to reverse engineer it so that you start getting paid for what you've been investing in, right? If you're going to be investing in coaching to learn how to do a certain tactic. So think of it like this.
Yes.
We all go to university or college, as we call it here, right? We spend 4 years paying into an education. We learn a vast array of information, and then we're told to go get a good job and apply it. Right? Yeah. A lot of times, I think entrepreneurs get stuck because there's not a college curriculum for entrepreneurship. So when they look at like having to invest or take a semester of learning a new topic, right? Think about it. We take 3 to 4 months to learn something in school. And yet we're expecting that we're going to learn it in 24 to 48 hours because we're an entrepreneur.
There you go.
The reality is we have to apply it. Like we don't sit in school and not take tests on it and not get quizzed on it and not apply it. Right? And a lot of times as entrepreneurs, we buy courses but never apply it and then say this doesn't work.
Yep. That's why, sorry.
Who said that?
With our challenge. That's
Because
why, is that action. Why we do the lives after? OMG. So we are learning and then we are applying immediately after. Got it.
And you win prizes if you do, maybe. At least you
know,
could get in the spinning wheel.
Who doesn't like prizes?
I know.
I have 2 amazing books so far, and Joanne has an iPad.
Yeah.
Winner. Joanne, you sure did. I can't get that iPad.
Did you re-gifted a gift? That's the best re-gifting ever. That's not even an elephant gift. That's like an awesome gift.
Yeah, I did. I re-gifted it. I gave it to somebody who needed one. It was fun. It was fun.
It is fun, isn't it? I think that's why Jimmy's so happy.
Yeah, it was so much. I was wicked happy that I won, like ecstatic. And it was fun to be able to do the same thing to someone else.
Way to go, JoJo. 8 challenges later, you get it.
Oh my God.
We all learn at a different pace.
It took Steph to come on tonight for me to get it. Ding dong.
No.
Why
my business is growing slow.
Well, it's the action, right? It's like what we even changed. So what's interesting, so you guys, I don't know if you caught this or not, but we used to call it a homework assignment, right? During the challenge.
Oh, and I didn't do it because I hate doing homework. When somebody
said, if you watched,
I'm like, no, I'm not doing homework.
Nobody wants to do homework. And I told you guys, I hate doing homework. But if you give me an action assignment, you'll actually see the language change. And it says, now this is your action assignment.
Yep.
An action assignment changed the whole trajectory of people doing that work.
Well, look at see how high. And this is how much power she has. What? This is how much power she has. A lot of clout, Chef Katrina.
Well, that's why
she
we
has
learned
clout,
man. Challenges.
Well, that's why, like, when I did the first challenge, I was like, I don't like doing homework, so I'm calling this an action assignment because I'd rather do an action assignment than have to do homework because homework will just be like, right? I'm going to do homework. I'm like, can I do something else? Can I go on vacation? Because I want to do this type of homework.
You know,
Do you know we give these away for the challenge? Did you know that? That if they do that $7 sign up, this is actually one of the things they get is this 7-day dream vacation.
no.
Yeah,
No.
if they do $7, if they pay $7,
Wait a minute.
travel
I
certificate.
didn't know that. Who's holding out on this? Well, I didn't go that way. You know that. I just went all in.
And look at the link.
Okay, well, wait a minute. So go ahead.
$7 and you get a vacation
You
certificate.
get so this is valued at over, I think it's $6,000. Yeah, $5,453 is what this is valued at. Seriously, like if you just do a challenge and you pay $7 for just the basics to be able to get prizes with us and to get extra coaching and training, you get also included is this freaking awesome 7-day dream vacation.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
How come someone has been holding out some information on
I
me?
possibly been withholding some information because I was dripping on you. You know, the good phenomenon of 7 months of dripping on Julie to get her to join. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
8 months. I'm sorry, 8 months. So I'm going to take 8 months to drip the Young Entrepreneur Project on you. Otherwise, I feel as though I may lose you again. So.
Julie's lost again. Where's Julie? Okay.
Oh, Chef, you poor thing. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
You see the abuse I put up with this woman?
You're the one that chooses to get on with her and call this joy with Julie and Joanne.
Right.
I mean, if you're going to be joyful, you're going to have to learn to kind of have a little rebuttal here. So,
It's like brutal.
It's true. I asked for it. It's true. I did.
Yeah.
She does that to her because she does the same thing to me.
Yeah.
I know.
It's called, what do they call that? It's called friendship.
Oh,
right?
that's it. I knew the reason we were like doing this together.
Who's your friend, Joanne?
Julie.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it?
Maybe joy is the wrong word. Is that a strong word?
You have to watch the languaging because we don't want to use those other words, right? We're going to have to be somewhat polite and friendly.
There you go. Exactly. And you know something I truly believe in, and I had this like written across my screen, Post-it notes everywhere, is I choose joy. Because when I was going through a difficult time, I was like, you know what? I hate this feeling. This is not me. I don't like it. And it hit me. Joy is a choice. So it just doesn't always come natural and come to you. You got to choose it. And on those tough days when you're like, you know, it's like, I got to stop. I don't want this feeling. I want joy. I choose joy. I used to go and say it out loud. I choose joy. I choose joy. I choose joy. Because
you ever seen the movie? The Disney one. What's the Disney one?
Frozen.
No, the one's got joy in it. It's got joy, anger, envy, sadness.
I don't know.
Oh gosh.
Oh my God, what's my Disney? Who am I Disney?
Disney?
What is this movie called?
I don't know.
Inside Out. It's called Inside Out.
Oh.
If you haven't watched Inside Out yet,
Nope.
my
I've
joy,
never even heard of it.
you have to go watch Inside Out just so you get joy. And I mean get joy.
Awesome. I love it.
I
watch that.
Oh my gosh, you have to go watch it.
I've never even heard of that one.
You have, I have a doll here. Hold on. My mother calls me Joy. She actually got me the Joy doll for Christmas because she's like, this reminds me of you. So
see, Millie hasn't heard of it either.
I need to go. I must be like Disney. Oh, well, I was a chef at Disney, so I think
I'm sorry. That's just not fair.
I want to go to Disney World. I can't wait. I want to go to Disney World. That's one of my dreams and one of my goals that I'm going to reach.
Yeah. See, Inside Out for women. Yes.
Really?
Inside Out even for Debbie is one of her favorite.
I think she's cheating here.
Oh, she probably asked Siri. I'm getting itchy. I think this
is it the lights? Is the electricity running through your body making you itchy?
Maybe.
Debbie, that's not nice.
She's getting electrical shock. She's like, I'm just itchy, but maybe it's electrical. Maybe she's having so.
Oh my gosh. I think it's dryness or something. I want to start itching.
I blame the weather. It's cold everywhere. No, Julie, you will cry. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that's what Debbie said.
You will cry in this one, but I swear every Disney movie has a crying moment. Okay, like let's just be real. There is definitely a crying moment in every one, and because the movie's called Inside Out, and it has joy, and it has sadness.
Oh wow!
It's got anger.
Oh brother!
It's got envy. I mean, you just gotta watch
all the emotions.
I'll be exhausted. I'll be exhausted by the end of the movie. You got to deal with all those emotions.
It's good.
Oh, it's good. All right.
Oh my gosh! Don't encourage her.
It is cold as well. I was just down in Florida. It was like 30 something in the morning when I woke up one day, and I was like, "This is ridiculous."
Wow.
Who has cold Florida?
Wow. I'm still wearing flip flops here in Pennsylvania. See?
Oh, I'm not showing you my socks. They're probably covered in dog hair.
Sweatshirt because it was the only warm last sweatshirt I own because I have still have Florida clothes and I'm in freaking Georgia. It's cold.
Hopefully you have a bra on underneath it.
Of course I do. It's got to keep the girls up. Jeez.
Joanne,
I thought you were going to show
this is a G-rated show.
Oh no, it just reminded me because the other night I was on a team meeting and it was like I was to go get something and I forgot because it was like a can you jump on right now kind of meeting. Well, you know, I was relaxed, right? I'm at home. And I
over the shoulder boulder holder off.
You guys are hilarious. I've never heard of these things.
I never heard that. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm gonna have to shut my camera off.
And are you guys, one that gets like? Do you? Okay.
The color is coming. I finally don't look like a ghost.
Jeff, when you're dancing, right? Do you give yourself two black eyes? Because like sometimes, like I feel like if I really get going, I want to like. So afraid I'm going to go boom, boom.
They strap you in, man. That stuff holds and hugs and latex. And you're just like in, and they body shape you with all. I didn't know half the stuff women wore underneath this stuff. This body shaping, this stuff you put on that straps everything down and holds everything in place. And I was like, spandex, my hands. This stuff is ridiculous.
Oh my gosh. We should have invested in spandex. Maybe Jimmy will take on that company.
Oh, Spanx, anything. I mean, that stuff is.
Is that better? I gotta figure that.
Girl, I got into ballroom dancing. I learned more about being a female in ballroom dancing than I ever knew on my own. I was like, what? And like, I had guys. My partner knew more about women's apparel, clothing. Things you wore and pasted on and stuff. I was like, you are kidding me.
Wow.
Yeah, that was like a whole new world.
Wow.
Thank you. My son just saved us. He just took the barking dog off of our life.
Oh, okay.
Oh God. I was gonna send him a message. I'm like, please come get the dog.
Oh, I've always wanted to learn ballroom dancing. That will be fun.
Oh,
I think that I did salsa. That was hysterical. Oh my gosh. I went and did salsa right before we couldn't go anymore because of COVID. But oh my gosh, trying to do the steps and keep up and turn this way and that way. And I felt so bad for my partners. I just constantly was saying, I'm sorry. Like, sorry. I should have just like played this tape because it was just a constant fiasco. I'm not coordinated.
It takes something. I will tell you, it's just like walking, but with you, and then you start to learn the rhythm. But it does take something to learn it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you
know what the key is, Joanne?
What?
You've got to let someone else lead instead of you leading. When like let them, speak, lead, say something, dance, guide you.
I'll be quiet.
I'm just kidding.
Lead. Give Chef.
No, you guys are doing great. You're doing awesome without me. I was dealing with stressed out dogs, so I was like, okay, please help me.
I know. I'm talking a lot tonight. Go ahead. I'm talking a lot tonight.
You should talk.
Okay,
so go ahead.
So Joanne, just so you know, when I first started ballroom dancing, my partner that I was dancing with, he would try to take me and turn me, and I'd always stop dead in my tracks, and I'd be like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm trying to get you to turn. I'm like, I don't turn. That's too girly.
Oh my gosh, but you're doing ballroom dancing.
It's
Not
not
when I
like it's
first
part
started.
of
I
it.
resisted everything. I resisted I resisted following. I resisted twirling. Twirling for me was like taboo. Do not get me to twirl.
You should.
Oh my
you're
gosh.
so funny. You should have taken like not tap dancing because that's
I
so
did.
not you.
I
Oh.
took tap, ballet, and jazz.
Sorry, I'm like that's
No.
so not you. I'm thinking more like what's the gangsters type of dancing? What is it?
Rap.
Rap.
I'm thinking you're more like rap or those really cool, like, you know, where you take on challenges, you challenge somebody and oh gosh, what the heck do you call
Battles.
that? What?
Battles. Like,
Yes.
lip sync.
Oh, like the dancing of the stars.
That's you. I can see you doing that. Totally.
I want to see her dance, and I'd like to see it in her dress.
Oh, you want to see the dress that I'm going to be wearing? You
Yes.
want my gowns?
We want to see.
Wait, for where? For what?
She ballroom dances. She competes.
No, she does not.
You.
Yes,
Bill-
she does.
Can you see Katrina clogging? Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's gorgeous.
So this is my smooth ballroom gown.
Oh
It's
my
black
god.
and white with green underlay on there. But this is my
Wow.
what we call smooth.
Oh my-
Waltz, tango, Viennese waltz, foxtrot, all done in this one.
Whoa.
That is gorgeous.
It
I'm gonna
is.
have to see it on.
That is
I think when she puts it on, we're gonna have to have her send us a photo.
do that. No, put it on now.
Do you want me? She
But
needs.
you ask, and there's holders and everything in here that's all sewn in, everything
Okay.
in it. So
I was
like it is,
wondering how that works.
it's almost like a bathing suit, and then the dress goes around it. So you kind of like pull it all up, and that's
Gotcha.
why I say everything kind of has a place.
Oh, I like that.
So
That is just absolutely.
It really is.
Gosh, I had no idea.
I
Like,
know she can do anything.
All like when she dances, when we have our challenges and we play the music and everybody's dancing and having a fun time.
I
Speaking of which, we have so much fun with the challenges.
oh my god, we haven't talked about that yet. Yes, the challenges are hysterical. The music when we start those challenges is awesome.
Well, that's when you dance so good, and everybody says that. I never knew that you were like professional. Now I know why you're so good. I love watching you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
I
she is.
competed for 2 years. So I took this year off, and I want to get back into competition again. So
Yeah, that's amazing competition. I would be so scared.
Yeah. No.
yeah,
I get dizzy too. Like when we did salsa, and you turn sometimes, right, with salsa. I started flying right to the curtain. I mean, it was like something you would freaking see on TV.
Isn't that what you do when you
I
steal?
had a good partner, and he knew how to grab me and pull me to standing position before I landed flat on the floor under the curtain in the next room. I mean, seriously, it was like,
Debbie.
there I go. And I was like, I can't spin. I get dizzy. And I tried to tell, because, you switch, right? Partners, you go around to each one. And I try to tell him, don't spin me. I get dizzy. I'll fall over. Well, this one didn't listen or didn't believe it, or I don't know what it was. So I get back, like in position. I'm like, I told you, don't spin me. Good God. Anyway.
This is the voice she uses with me too.
All right, I'm shutting up.
no, we're good.
You're totally fine, Joanne.
Yeah, but you can,
hilarious.
like I do agree with Debbie, but you can ride a motorcycle in a skirt. Show some
You
light.
sure can.
I
I want a photo of that too.
I can do that. Oh gosh, I did some crazy things in Haiti. Oh my gosh.
Billy does salsa, but there's never. There isn't. Why is it when you go to a Mexican restaurant to bring you chips and salsa, and before you know it, that whole first basket of chips is gone, and you're like, "What just happened?" It's like mindless shoving salsa and chips in your mouth. I get it. It's my downfall.
Oh my gosh.
Billy. Of course, Billy would say that. That's hilarious.
I know.
So
Billy, he said clogging. Can you imagine? Can you picture
No,
you
he
clogging?
said clogging. I want to clog. I think clogging sounds like fun, and it makes fun noises too.
Well, it's like Lord of the Dance, right? That's the whole thing, or that they did, and they clog and they do formations, and you lose a lot of weight, and you don't ever
I need that.
sleep, and yeah.
Well, guys, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom here soon. We're going on 40 minutes too.
Oh my gosh.
I know. See, this is why this goes so long, because we have so much fun.
It like totally flies. I can't even believe people are still on here.
I know. It's our loyal S&M people.
You should probably finish, but like so the challenge, is there anything we need to know? Like, what the heck? Like, are we ready for this? You know, I feel I don't want to, this is one thing I wanted to talk to you about while we have you here. Do you mind? There's one thing. Is I feel very awkward going and asking everybody. I want to, because I know that it is for everybody that is on my friends list and stuff, but I don't want them to think like, how do I say it? Now I've lost what I really wanted to say, Chef. I'm sorry.
So one of the things, go ahead, Julie, what?
No, I just had two things. Number one, this is our last challenge of the year. So get your butts in there. If you're going to do it, because this is our last to finish 2020 strong. And also, the other thing that we've been trying to explain is the value of not just bumping up to the $7 travel certificate, which I just learned myself, but also going VIP for $47, because the challenge is easily worth $25K of training that you get for free. So $47 is absolutely nothing. And then you get to go into the VIP sessions with our good friend and our manager, Debbie Salmons, and other people, where you get to break out. Right, Katrina? Do you want to tell people about that?
Yeah. You know, one of the things is this challenge is complimentary to join, right? But there is so much more value if you're willing to invest the $7. And like Julie said, that $47, that VIP. So I had actually somebody ask me, is that $47 a day? No, it's a one-time $47 investment, and you get 5 full days of training. Not only do you get training, and so expectation-wise. So the training starts on Monday, tomorrow. We kick off at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It runs anywhere from about 60 to 90 minutes, and it's actionable training. So like, this isn't training where you're sitting here like listening to somebody just kind of ramble or watch a slide deck and they're trying to sell you something. This is like actionable training, things that are going to impact you in your personal life, in your professional life, in your business. Like it's going to hit on everything, relationships that you have, all of that is really what is covered over these 5 days. So it's 60 to 90 minutes of probably it is the best training I've ever in my life seen and experienced. And even I take notes, right? I'm one of the trainers, and I'm still taking notes, because every time I do this challenge, I hear something a little different. I'm ready to hear something. I'm ready to accept something in, right? So it's so valuable for entrepreneurs to plug into a community and hear something, maybe not even for the first time, but for the second or third time, which is why they always say you're going to listen to it and then you're going to hear something the next time you listen to it again. Right. So you have those 60 to 90 minutes worth of powerful poured into you. Oh my gosh, your life is never going to be the same training ever again. And then the VIP session says, hey, how would you like to go a little bit deeper? How would you like a more intimate experience of this challenge? How would you like to have conversations with other entrepreneurs and grow your network? Right? Leverage the community of entrepreneurs. And that's what I like about the $47, because the $47 is a minimal investment into who you want to become as an entrepreneur.
There you go.
Right? I love the fact that we call this the freedom makers. We get to choose to become freedom makers. And for $47, you get to really dive into what does it mean for you to become a freedom maker. What does it mean spiritually? What does it mean financially? What does it mean for your life, for your family, for your kids, for everything? And that's really what I love about the VIP sessions.
Can I ask you to do? Yes, they're awesome. They're hands down.
But you just said it all, and you said it so perfectly. I love it. Thank you.
Thank God this is recorded.
This is why she's a trainer. But so
right, I know.
This is why she gets to sit in that chair with her chef coat on and pour into all of us. So Katrina, real quick, do you mind just breaking it down day by day? what people can look to, how it's structured. Day one, because we have, go ahead.
Yeah, so I love the structure of this whole entire challenge, honestly, because the first day is, do you have what it takes to be an entrepreneur?
Okay.
Right. A lot of people get into the world of entrepreneurship and maybe they don't have what it takes. And it's kind of like an aha moment. It's very eye-opening. You're going to do some self-evaluation. You're going to look at yourself and say, is this what I want to do? Is this the type of entrepreneur I want to be? Right.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have what it takes to be an entrepreneur? The next day, you're given the tools of entrepreneurship, right? What do you need in your toolkits? What's the resources? What's the mindset? What's the beliefs you need to have? What are the communities you need to be plugging into? Like, what are the tools? What are the actual physical tools, the actionable tools that you're going to need now that you've chosen to be an entrepreneur, right? Because you get to choose. Day one, you get to choose. Day two, I'm going to give you the tools.
Yeah.
Day three, we're going to work on any limiting beliefs that you might have. What's really holding you back from taking you to that next place? So we're going to rip down those limiting beliefs. We're going to pound down those walls and we're going to knock on your door and we're going to say, hey, are you sure that's really what you believe? Right? And we're going to take it down, and every single day, the VIP takes that a little bit deeper, right? So we're talking, this is your whole journey. So now that we got that you've chosen to be an entrepreneur, we've given you the toolkits, we've worked on your mindset. Let me show you how to build your brand. Let me show you how to take on the world of marketing. Let me show you the strategies that you're going to want to know as you step into this world of who you're about to become in the world, the freedom maker you're about to become, and the freedom maker you're going to be for others. Right? Because you're going to pass this gift on. How do you do that?
Right.
And then on day 4 or day 5, we're going to talk about your personal brand, really what it means to personally brand yourself out in the world of entrepreneurship. And then who are you talking to? Who is the audience that you want to speak to and impact and make a difference for? Because if you don't know who you're talking to, then everything we've worked through this whole week really kind of comes to a screeching halt. So we build this whole challenge to really empower you every single day, to give you actionable tools to take into the real world, take on your action assignments, and then start applying what you're learning in your life, in your business, in your world. And that's the challenge. The challenge is one of the most, and then of course there's the party.
Yes. Oh, that's so fun.
Craziness. Like, right. This is just an amazing, I've never seen it laid out like this. Normally when you do challenges, I'm just going to be honest, when you do challenges, it's like a pitch fest. Everybody's trying to sell you something every single day. It literally is like, buy this, get into this. This is the next step, blah, blah, blah. What I love about this challenge is that it leads value first. And yes, there's an opportunity to learn more about the Young Entrepreneur Project, but you will still get poured into no matter what.
Yep. I love that.
No matter what.
Yep. Yep.
And that was what Jimmy said. He said he wanted to give gifts with expecting nothing in return.
Yeah.
And that's what he does.
That's what he does. Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
And then everyone else that he brings on,
yep,
they do it too.
Les freaking Brown.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I swear I don't understand his
like, can he continue
his contact?
Like,
and not charge for it? Like,
no,
like he's paying for it. He covers it. Like, it's just, it's amazing.
It really is. So, and now you can see a little bit, as Jimmy said, this is what we do. This is the Young Entrepreneur Project, because we're all team members, and everyone that speaks to us and chats with us, they're team members, because it's fun.
It's just
I mean, if you're looking for a home, I was looking hard, and I was lost.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
I was very lost, and I'm so happy that, Katrina didn't give up on me. She hasn't yet. I have to bring her on and stroke her a little bit.
I'm teasing you. She never will. Hey, well, what? We should probably
yeah, we're gonna have to say goodbye to you guys, because
we're gonna all have to say goodbye because it's getting late. Sorry, everybody.
We love you still. I mean, we can.
We do.
So do. And come join us next week. We'll all be there. The three of us will be there.
Next week, tomorrow. Join us tomorrow. Tomorrow. Like, if you wait till next week, you're going to miss this whole thing.
I've been saying next week.
Yeah. It's the 14th tomorrow, right? Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm checking.
Oh my gosh, it is.
Well, Wes is less and less is Wes. And I just have been really screwing up my words. I don't know what else. Next week, I don't know.
Oh, who cares, Joanne? That's why we're doing this, because it's fun. Because
it's joy.
It's joy. And done is better than perfect. And besides, anyway, I think that the whole point is to show people who you really are, who we really are. Because I don't like having one face over here and a different one over there, and everyone knows I cry. So, whatever. I mean, this is the only time I don't cry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Cry. Do you want me to work on it? I got about 5 seconds. Can I?
Nope. Nope. I've been holding it together, and I appreciate you so much. But
you can't help but be joyful with the challenge. So, seriously, right? I mean, you can't help it. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much, everybody. Oh, yeah, everybody that's watching, wherever you are out there. Thank you so much for being here. I know, right? If you watch on the replay, please put in the comments, replay. You want to be part of this challenge this week? Put it in the comments.
Yes, you're right. Hashtag replay. Sorry, Katrina. Yep. She's doing this.
The hashtag. This is the hashtag symbol.
Hashtag.
You want to know sign language.
Hashtag.
I don't know why you have hashtags, but hashtag replay. You'll learn why you have.
It's a
that's a whole learning thing for me.
A Twitter thing.
It's a categorization of the internet to make it easier to find topics and conversations that are happening across all around the world.
And there you have it from our expert.
And guess what?
What?
Sign up, and you get to have more of her.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, lots of it. Lots of hers.
We're just giving you teasers. You get Katrina, you get all these people.
Yep.
Don't miss it. Don't miss it.
No, we get you. Don't let them say that. They watch you guys. They will look for your action assignments. They support you on. Don't worry. These two ladies, they don't disappear.
That's right.
They watch.
They work. She shows up every time I do my action assignment. She shows up on my live and starts making me laugh. And I'm like, I can't concentrate here.
I don't even have to say anything.
I know. She just shows up. And all of a sudden I'm befuddled, just like we are now. So,
all right, Lisa.
Anyway, Katrina, thank you.
Guys.
Wait, hold on.
Have a great day.
Wait. Hold on. I might have gotten some breaking news. Hold, please.
Okay, hold. Breaking news.
We were waiting for the lineup, so I wanted to see what the schedule of the speakers were.
See,
don't have it yet.
We will. See? Oh, good grief!
Oh, that's not nice. But this is who she is. We only hang out with the best.
Like, ooh, maybe, and then nothing.
Nothing. Darn it! That would have been fun.
Oh,
well, we'll get it.
You're just gonna have to join it and see, right?
Yeah, you're just gonna have to come in and join and just be there every single day, just so you don't miss anything.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, guys. I'm really gonna pee. I really gotta go to the bathroom. So see you all tomorrow.
We'll see you in the challenge.
Bye, everyone.
Okay, bye guys. Thank you.
Julie, you gotta